Hey, Google, pause. Hi, everybody. Hershey is sporting the Wilma. Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm getting my lean on, y'all. I swear it was straight up when I put it up. It was yeah. It's not straight up anymore. We going to the left. Woo! Hi everybody. It is Monday, and you know what that means. Metatron is here, and he has picked out some wonderful cards for you, gorgeous gems, and we have a message for you. I do have a couple already that have spoke up, so I'm gonna let some of y'all trickle on in, and as we come in, we're gonna say good morning. We're gonna do all of the fun shit. I'm going to tell y'all how my weekend went because, man, if you follow me, if you pay attention to the channel, then you know I had a hell of a weekend. And it's still going. Like, it's still going. I want to tell y'all, hey, good morning, Maruda. Good morning, Tiffany. AM salutations, Miss Moonlight. Hello, hello. Okay, so let me tell you what Bobby's little ass did last night. Hey, good morning, C. So Thomas had put a load of clothes in, and we both forgot about it. And I forgot that I had fucking clothes in the dryer, right? So, needless to say, I forgot about the clothes in the dryer, and we didn't get the clothes in the washer, I guess, done in a timely manner. And Bobby just took it upon himself to keep restarting the washer 4 damn times. By the time we finally got the washer to stop and it wouldn't spin, we was like almost at the point where we was gonna have to hand wring out clothes because of how wet they are. So let's just say there's been lots going on. I woke up to my desk destroyed. He went through all of my stones, several of my decks. Um, my I'm not exactly sure what it starts with an M. One of my beautiful gems sent it to me. My rock sent it to me, but I can't think of. It's not a mandala. It's a mila. Anyway, this thing. He took this, hid it on me. I had to find it. Literally. And then he makes a motherfucking joke and he says, well, where's your, and he calls the name of it out right then and there. And I'm like, and I look where it's supposed to be because it's either supposed to be on my microphone or it's supposed to be right here in front of my face, right? And I'm like, oh, wait. The only white thing that hangs here, monocola, mala. Yep. What Maruda just said, guys. This thing. Yes. Right. Yeah, it don't even matter. He somehow got it all the way across the room. It don't matter, but I found it. But yeah, he's enjoying the Halloween spirit. And I gotta tell you, I am too. I love Halloween. It's all in the fun of it. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, C. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, I've got a few of you in here. We still got some open slots, so I'm gonna go ahead and send out the invitation to tell me how your guys' weekend went. I am back. Had to run to the store. You couldn't have drove or maybe even walked, Miss Tarot D. Maybe walking would have been easier instead of running or driving. But sometimes you don't want to drive in NYC, so I get it. I understand. But you're probably winded. Do you need one of my inhalers? I've got one if you need one. I'm just giving you shit, beautiful queen. All right. Man behind the curtain. We are ready. Moderators in chat. You guys know the deal with that. It is Monday, and the only thing we drop is wish lists. So if you guys, one of the moderators outside of the man behind the curtain, wants to drop the wish list, then go ahead and get that going. And after, since we got one up, I'm gonna go ahead and start. And we are going. Miss Tarot D, you are up. Okay. Okay. Well, that would actually make a lot of sense. Okay. Oh, wait. Let me move. I don't have enough room on my desk. I need a bigger desk. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't need a bigger desk because I'm going to have to fill it with more shit. I don't need a bigger desk. Okay. All right. So your bird for the week, your bird for the week is a grouse. A gorgeous grouse. Make sure you can see that beautiful thing there. Can you see that beautiful thing? I mean, it's Lisa Hunt's artwork, so I couldn't tell you what to focus on because there's too much going on with this gorgeous picture. But it says you are a power with your instinct. You have a reverberation like no other. You are the energy within the dance. The dancer, Kraus, is the most sacred of the birds because of the sacred dance that they do. They have a spiral in their life, a vortex of energy that can't be explained by any other bird. Their personal power spins your reality. I am honored and grateful to tell you that if you move with them, your shaman, however you want to pronounce it, is going to be the biggest ally to connecting you with the portal of this bird spirit. So you get the spirit of grouse this week, and I freaking love that. I think that's gorgeous. So, yay, congratulations on that. The stone you have coming in is watermelon tourmaline, and I'm like, well, oh my gosh, that's like a very exquisite. Yep, that was the word I was looking for. That is not the word I was looking for, but that was the word they wanted me to say, or that came out my mouth. Apparently, I can't find the word. Okay, so you have watermelon tourmaline coming in, right? But then the energies they paired with it is conflict, and your hand path mantra that goes with this is compassion for difficult people. And then, like I said, archangel that's coming in is Andreas, and they are good for conflict, right? And this is about other people's conflict. So this is an expensive little thing. I would not tell you to hand it out to the conflict that's going on because none of us are made of money, right? We don't have no money tree growing. But if you have one, make sure that you keep it on you so that that residual energy that you may come in contact this week does not get attached to your beautiful self. So if you have watermelon tourmaline, absolutely grab it. But if not, hit me up and we will find a stone that has the same kind of properties, or maybe somebody in chat would be able to help you gain the access of a stone that you possibly already have. Because, I'm not selling you guys anything. I'm just giving you the message. So, but we want to keep you protected from that kind of energy because that kind of energy can attach to us. That kind of conflict, that residual energy is nothing nice to play with. So it looks like you are going to have some conflicts this week through other people. And I guess that's why you've got a jaguar coming in, right? So you have a jaguar coming in, and I don't know if I've ever got this for you or not, but the jaguars are about adaptability, right? And then they pair it with adaptability, right? So there's going to be something that you may have to take another approach to, right? When we think about adaptability, that the way that we have to kind of fluctuate when it comes to that, right? 1 minute we're here, we're there, we're on this level, and then the next time, we're not bringing our vibration down, but the platform that we are now working on is at another vibration. It's at another level. It doesn't make it a lesser thing or an evil thing, a dark, scary, or whatever. It just means that the levels of your fluidity are going to be expanding, right? So there is some divine feminine that's coming in for you this week. So there is some beautiful blessings that's coming in for you, even though it looks like the energy of your work environment could be a little bit crazy. But you do have this divine feminine coming in, and she's bringing a jaguar just for you so that you can stroke the kitty, stroke your beautiful little new familiar that you got, and if you need something in real life. Otherwise, you can take a walk with this panther and just clear your mind. The great thing about all of this is that your adaptability has no recourse to it, right? There's no recoil to it. So everything that you learn to adapt to this week is absolutely going to be for the bigger picture outcome, even if you don't see an initial payout in your like your emotions this week. Expect to see the benefit of your adaptability somewhere down the road, maybe even next year. But make sure that you keep going, don't give in, and accept that the acceptance of what comes with this is the growth itself. So continue to be very fluent and let your edges be liquid, they say. And that's what I've got for you, Miss Tarot T. Let your edges be liquid. I've got that on a card somewhere. What card is that? Oh, yep. I think that is it. Yep. But that's what I got for you. Oh, I'm glad it makes sense. And good God, avoid that conflict as much as you can. because it looks like it's going to be nasty. And we will find you something. If you don't have the watermelon tourmaline, I don't have like an actual watermelon tourmaline, but you see this nifty little gorgeous little thing right here? Right here. See that spot where it kind of rainbows right through there? You can kind of see it through the bottom easier. There is a watermelon tourmaline attached to this. What is this? Kunzite? I think it's I don't know, but there is one attached to this, and that was the only way I could afford a watermelon tourmaline. I don't have the actual one, but I have the next best thing. It's still attached. Let your edges be liquid. Oh no, baby. Them edges got to be flat and laid. Nah, we're not talking about them. We're talking about them harder edges that we have to carry with us when we encounter conflict. You have to let yourself be liquid so that it doesn't attach to yourself and personally. But baby, no. Lay them edges down, baby. Keep them edges right. No, never the edges. Never these edges. We got to keep them little babies. They ain't got much. I got to keep my little babies. All right. Tiffany. Interesting. I like that. That's kind of nice. Oh, well. I mean, she's got liquid light. You can't ever go wrong with liquid light. I don't care who you are. You could be the worst person in the world, but liquid light. Exactly. All right, Tiffany. You get the Falcon. You are forging ahead, whether you know it or not. You have spotted the prize, and even though the human eye can't see it, you will triumph because you have a falcon with you. So, oh God, I hate that this stuff. There it goes. There it is. Okay. I am prophecy itself. I am leading you to your purpose. Do not struggle with me. I will make great strides when you believe in me. I am only here to take you farther than you can go on your own. So, wow. Holy shit. I'm jelly. All right. The falcon or the bird for you this week is falcon. So when you see that falcon, you absolutely know you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Honey, I don't care if it is a bomb exploding or if it is you hitting the $1 million lottery ticket. If that falcon is there, you are exactly where you're supposed to be, whether it's to witness something, help somebody, or you yourself have earned some kind of personal gain. Trust it and absolutely see it all the way through, even if it is not a comfortable situation. Okay. And don't pay attention to the lean. We getting our lean on today. All right. So you have liquid light, otherwise known as selenite. So you're going to need the selenite because of what reason other than it's just the best thing ever. Right. So you have liquid light coming in for you. So if you have any selenite or liquid light, go ahead and get it and keep it on you. You do have an archangel of success coming in, and you have a mudra. I'm sorry. They want you to do the hand mudra, what you see right here. This one. You see the mudra? This is the namaste umbuto. The universe in me recognizes the universe in you, so to speak, right? Then you have the archangel Persian coming through. Persian comes through because he is meant for success, right? Paired with Falcon, paired with Selenite, you're definitely going to have an incredibly powerful week this week. But pay attention, you are also closing the doors to something, and you are standing firm. Something in your life this week is going to come to a close, right? So you're closing the door on something. It's not because it's not meant for you. It's because you've completed it. You're done with it. You're not doing it anymore. It's not going any farther with you. Either you've gone as far as you can go with or in a situation, or you have actually completed it and you've graduated and you're going on to something else. One way or another, there's something coming through for you that is about closure and you're proud of it, right? So you got the standstill. Right? Do you see what they're doing? They're in the middle of a portal themselves. You see the portal around them. Wrong one. The cameras are backwards, guys. So you see this portal he's in, right? They, him, she, they, I don't know. Anyway, look, I want to meditate right there. I want to go through there. Anyway, there is something that is coming to an end for you, but it's because it's time, whether it's a good completion or it's just I've done all I can do, and once you've done all you can do and you can't do anymore, you literally have to wash your hands, right? So make sure that you understand this completion is part of your path. Again, this is something very specific. As I look into both of these and I pair it with the final energy of the sky fate, skywriting, this is something, this is fated. You're fated to do this, right? So I don't know if you're actually going to go out there and if you're going to cloud scry or if you're going to become a storm chaser, or maybe you literally are just going to talk to your ancestors and to source their self through skywriting, right? You can make the initials, you tap your thighs, you hold your hands up when you're done or completed or gone to the next word. There's a whole thing to it. It is very spiritual. It is very sacred. So if that is part of your journey to be a skywriter, if you are fated to do this, that could be why they're closing the door on something else, right? And they need you to understand that this is more important than whatever it is they're closing the door on. I'll get it out here in a minute. So make sure that you understand this closure has purpose and intention for the next thing to come. We have to close a door before another one will open that is meant for us, right? When we just go around opening all the doors that we think we need to open, they never work out in our favor. So make sure that you completely close those doors, sit still, be patient, and wait, because the next one will automatically be opened for you. And that's how you'll know that that's your door that you go through. Don't open any without the assistance of your team. And that's what I've got for you, Tiffany. Stop playing with the dice. If y'all hear the dice rattling, that's Bobby over here acting a fool on my desk. Oh, see. So you want me to start there? All right. So we're starting with the Archangel, right? So that you have the Archangel Sanak coming through, right? Sanak is about discretion, right? So when you think about discretion and you think about this type of Archangel, there is something that either you are doing or something that you keep encountering that needs discretion, right? So you're going to know when he's around because you're going to all of a sudden feel real uncomfortable, whether it came out your mouth, your action, or someone else's. And now all of a sudden you're just really uncomfortable around a specific situation. Okay. So that is his sign, that uncomfortable, uneasy kind of feeling. That is his sign to let you know that he is with you at that point. And it's actually a warning that you need to either excuse yourself or you need to apologize for your action and you need to move. You need to completely move. There is something that you are blocking with fear that's inside of you, right? So your mudra for this week is acknowledging fear, right? Acknowledging that fear. Give it a place and a time in your life. It is a valid thing. So many of us have rational fears that we allow ourselves to turn irrational. Don't allow it to go irrational. Keep it very rational, very real, and give it a time and a place in your life and start working on it. We can all overcome the fear. It doesn't matter what it is. Trust me, I have fear. Doesn't matter if it's a fear of a spider or a fear of going outside, a fear of people. Doesn't matter what your fear is. Your fear is going to confront you this week. Make sure that you give it a time and a place and you validate it. Let it know that it is valid. Use it because eventually you can take fear and you can transmute it and transform it into strength or into validation, into an awareness to help somebody else that maybe has that exact same fear and they can't figure out a way to get over it. So when fear knocks on your door this week, Go on, invite it in. Tell it to come on in. Let's get it over with. Let's get it started. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to overcome the fear. All that matters is that you acknowledge it and you don't let it keep knocking on your door when it's embarrassing for it to keep knocking on your door like it's the one with the power and not you. Okay? So make sure that you are the one in control and you are learning to overcome it and transmute it and transfer it into something that is actually beneficial, because fear isn't beneficial to us. It's an acknowledgement. And once you give it its thing, it literally starts losing its power. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to. You have Jade and Chickadee coming in, right? So I'm going to read about your Chickadee in a minute, but because it is these two, this is something very new, right? This is very young. This energy, this Chickadee energy, right? But Jade isn't. Jade is incredibly old. Some of the oldest stones that we have, archaeologists have noted in history. Literally, I'm not kidding you. Um, Millions of years. It literally goes back millions of years. There's jade in colors that we don't have anymore because, you know, we have polluted the airs, we have polluted the waters, the lands. So that shade doesn't exist anymore, but it's still very much very real jade, and it's very, very ancient, and it's very, very expensive. But the fact of the matter is you got something that old and that powerful, so many millions of years that it took to pressurize and create that jade. They need that jade in your life. So if you have some jade, it doesn't matter what it is. I've got bumblebee jade. I've got no, that's jasper, bumblebee jasper. I've got jade. I've definitely got jade. I've got a lot of jade. All right. So, and then we go here to Chickadee, right? So here you go. Let me get you to come in focus. Okay. You are unyielding. You are bold, even with inspiration. Did you hear that? Even with. Okay. You have a purpose. You are Chickadee. I am pure thought, and I am the fearless truth. I am a resolution to yourself to find and express yourself. Not every destiny is grand. Not everyone can make the headlines. Each of us, though, carry something or someone along the way just by our mere presence. You need to pay attention. You have forgotten something, and I have come to replace it. What? Come on in. I'm jelly. Come on in, baby. Bring it back. I don't want to forget any parts of me. Bring it back. Call that Chickadee in and allow that Chickadee to literally be the realm, the helm, and the lead to your chariot this week, and allow that Chickadee to do its job. Your meta message is all about water, right? Why do I say that? Because we are over here and we are surrendering, and we are surrendering to water. So there is something, whether you're fire, air, or earth, there is a connection that you have, and you could be water, right? You could be a Pisces or one of them other beautiful water signs, right? My world seems to revolve around Pisces. I can't help it. Somebody's talking about me. Okay, so your world is going to revolve around water here recently, and it feels like it's going to last longer than a week. And you have Wild Woman coming in, right? So the Wild Woman, she's kind of like one of the earth elements that we forget about, right? When we think about the green man or the green woman, we honor them, or a fawn, or, you know, the phase of the world, but we forget about the wild women, right? We all do. We do. They go around and make sure that trees are right, and the trash that we humans throw away and throw around, and make it harder on them, right? So this is a wild woman that is coming in. She lives wild, she dances wild, and I guarantee you she has some kind of connection to indigenous of something. Now, what is that line? It could be anything from the Hopi to the Inuit to the Black Sioux. It could be literally the Choctaws. It could be any of them, but there's always an indigenous connection when it comes to the wild woman. So dive in. You may even have some in your own heritage somewhere that you're not aware of. Allow this kind of energy to come in. Allow this indigenous, gorgeous, beautiful, earth loving connection to come in. She's going to guide you to something that you need to surrender to, and you may have to do it by water, literally. We have to sometimes, kind of in our own way, when we get to craving a swim, those are like baptizing ourselves, right? We don't need another person to dip our head under the water to baptize us. We can say good intentions, good hope, and all of that, and we can bless our forehead, and we can dunk ourselves. So I don't know if that's what kind of surrendering you're going to be doing. We can literally get all kinds of technical when it comes to the indigenous part of the connection, when it comes to the earth herself, but allow it to come in, allow it to lead you to some kind of water. It may be in the middle of nowhere. It may be in the town you live in right now, and you live there your whole life and you never knew this water hole existed. Trust your gut. There is something that you need to touch, and it has a whole lot of water in it, around it, surrounding it. Hell, it may be the water itself. I don't know, but there is something for you there. So get out this week, take a jade, follow that chickadee, and enjoy this week, because you do have to face whatever this fear is. You have been hiding from it your entire life, it feels like. And this time, this week, you don't get to carry it anymore. It doesn't deserve you in 2025. So don't allow it to have any kind of place in your life. Make sure that you overcome it, transmute it, and then transform it into something else, honey. It will be the best benefit and gift you can give to yourself. It comes in this week, and I can't wait to find out what comes out on the other side and hear all about it. That's what I've got for you, see. What was that? What was that? Something moved. Bobby, what did you move? I know it's your little ass somewhere. I swear to God, Bobby, you better get your ass out of here. Go play with Boo Thing. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I really like that. I don't think I have one of them. How do you say that? Smithsonite? Smithsonite? Maruda, I need some help. Can you say it? Can you say it? Can you say it? Can you say it? Oh, I can't get the words to come out. Smithsonite. Smithsonite? Smithsonite? Okay. Who's Bobby? He is a Halloween imp, and it's his season, so he is enjoying his season. He's a Halloween imp. He can't do any harm. Don't worry, you're okay. He just likes messing with things. Smithsonite? I think it's Smithsonite, and I need to grab my book because I need to know. I don't have. I don't know. He knocks the shit out of my damn hands. Well, he made it hit the floor, so let's find out. 51. Smithsonite. God, I hope I'm saying that right. I don't think I've ever gotten this for somebody. Well, it's not highlighted, so apparently I've never gotten it before. Holy shit. You're getting a first time, Sharon. Okay. So this is about rebirth from the chaos with a K, right? Not chaos with a C, because that can be controlled, but chaos with a K, with all that broken shit and you just literally can't do anything with it. This is a rebirth. This stone allows a rebirth from the chaos, evolution, and the stress that you have been emotionally boosted into. There is a clearing of all these obstacles and growth once you touch me. So I don't know if you have this stone. I'm going to need to find, look, you know what? We just going to hold that stone. So I'm going to need to know more about that stone. So I'm going to have homework as well, because I feel like, I'm chaos all the time. So this may be a good thing for both of us. You also have waxing coming in. So I don't know if you know anything about the waxing birds, but let me tell you, when I say power, I am reciprocity. I am indulgence with a touch of joyful. I am you unmasked. I am waxing. I will balance and give and take. I am what you reveal and also what you hide and leave behind. I am intoxicating once you sewer me in, but my sweetness of life and the way that I run my rituals of ceremonial life will give you an awareness that you have not experienced. Be mindful to the mask that you live in, because once I approach, my wisdom will shape you and shatter the mask for the next decade. So, wow, for the next decade? Holy crap. Okay. All right. So, whatever it is that's coming in for you this week, it's going to be uncomfortable. Okay. There's nothing wrong with uncomfortable. The part that people forget about when it comes to uncomfortable is it doesn't matter how messy anything gets. We can literally clean it up. That's the best part about cleaning it up. So allow your waxing to come in, and absolutely let's find out about the stone, because it sounds like you're going to need it. Why do I say that? Because you have a Phoenix archangel coming in, right? The only thing I can honestly tell you is I'm incredibly loving this energy for you, right? When we deserve this kind of archangel to come in, this kind of archangel isn't coming in like Michael or what's the purple one? I don't know. Saint Germain. They're not coming in like that, right? They're not coming in with trumpets blaring and all of that. Baby, not these archangels. No, 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 no. This one is literally going to look like a phoenix. You are going to feel the flames. You are going to literally have a spiritual awakening through a phoenix archangel. This is going to be something like a tutor or a seraphim just swept you up and took over, because they're one of the more powerful ones. Archangels have different roles, different ranks. This is a soldier archangel. This isn't a human archangel, right? This isn't one that is just flying around like Michael, Gabriel, and all of them, right? That are always just here wanting to help us, blah, 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 blah. Nope. They come in when source sends them, because source knows what you need, whether you want to admit it or own up to it. Trust me, there's something that you need in your life, and it requires a rebirth. Whew, okay, there is too much sympathy going on in your world. I know that sounds terrible for me to sit here and say that on a meta message, but honey, it was in reverse. What I need you to understand is it says sympathetic for those around you, for the others, right? But it was in reverse. So when you think about it being in reverse, there's too much of that going on, right? You're not having enough empathy for yourself. You have got to pay you first. Every paycheck, every good deed, every time you pay anything forward, every time you put your feet on the floor and you get to wake up, yes, you thank them. And then you need to thank you right after that. You need to pay you first. You need to be, I'm a bill now. Yep, I'm a bill now. I need X amount of dollars for me, just me, and no one else can have it. I don't care if I spend it or if I save it, if I burn it, if I fold it, if I turn it into shreds and I make me a money bag with shreds. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm literally going kind of extreme with it for a purpose. If you don't see yourself as a valued thing that earned something, then don't worry about what the next person thinks of you, because you're putting too much of what they think of you in you instead of you actually just refilling all of you. You can't refill all of you just to give it all away and not absorb you at the same time. Hope you give yourself some and then you give some out. So here's what you do. 2 for me, 1 for you. 2 for me, 1 for you. 2 for me. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you are paying you first. I don't care if you're paying yourself in pennies. I don't care if you're going and getting car washes. I don't care if you grab your yondom. I don't care what it is. Pay you first, twice. 20% of everything is yours, period. Used to be 10%, but now there's not enough people giving themselves enough attention, so they have upped it to 20. So give you 20%, and then there's 80% left for you to do whatever you want with. You can do whatever you want with it. They're not going to complain. But this kind of archangel doesn't come in for us unless we literally aren't doing anything for ourselves. We think we are. Oh, yeah, we go to sleep. Oh, yeah, I paid my tithe. Oh, yeah, I paid my bills. My kids are good. My husband's good. My bills are paid. My house is clean. But what did you actually do for you, though? That's just humanity shit. That's just hygienes, cleaning your house, cleaning your body, making sure your kids are together, your husband. That's all part of hygienes and humanity. What did you actually do for you? There is the question. And for this guy to be coming in, I don't think it was enough. But that's just my opinion. So anyway, you have the holy mountain coming in. So this is literally a challenge. They are challenging you, but there is a benefit. Do you see this corn? That's about harvest, right? The corn being paired with the holy mountain, it's more like saying, holy shit, I gotta climb that. Yep. Yep. Yes, you do. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you do. You need to get back in touch with yourself, right? Because they paired it with corn. Corn is the harvest. It is the benefit of what will come. There's many different types of corn. There's many different types of the payoff. And there's so many things that can be done with corn. So allow your field to runneth over with that gorgeous sweet. I don't care if it's cattle corn, sweet corn, mill corn, bread corn. I don't care what kind of corn it is. And neither do they. But that's what they're going to be paying you with, harvest. Right? You will receive a bounty that you can't imagine until you climb this mountain, right? It's not going to be easy because you're going to have to do it with grace, gratitude, and also generosity. You're going to have to take away from someone else to give to you. Did you understand that? I don't care if your husband says, well, I don't want to, I want to eat this. In my house, if you didn't eat what I cooked, you went hungry. I'm not finna feed two different kids two different things, a husband something else, and then I'm sitting over here going, well, I'm not even hungry anymore. I done smelt that and did this and cooked. Oh, hell no. No. They gonna eat what I cooked. That is my sacrifice. That's where you need to be at, okay? So make sure that your grace and your generosity is coming first for you. You get 20% of you, everything, even when you wake up and when you go to bed. And everything in between there is the 80% that you get to pay forward. Whoever, however you pay it out, you go right ahead. But you do have a mountain to climb. You have a challenge, but it's all about you. And it must be done because the Phoenix is not going to not let you do it. So I do see some change coming in, but that's okay. You've got some great tools and you've got some great people in your life that can help you reach and climb this mountain. It will be doable, but you have got to put you first, honey. I was just using that as an example. I was just saying children, husbands, when we put someone else before us, then that's putting their need before us. It was just an example. I wasn't assuming you were married or single or any of that. That's what I got for you, hon. And you guys are going to have to give me a minute. I'm sorry, but I'm feeling like I'm going to get sick. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Thomas, take over.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? So, yeah, with Bobby, our Hershey's Halloween imp, he's been causing havoc and chaos. Hershey woke up and her desk was full of cards and stones, and everything was pulled out onto the desktop. And Hershey does not leave her desktop um, in that sort of disarray at all. So she was telling him he was a little shit, and then right before she went on, Rhonda just is enthralled when Hershey reads cards and will stand by her and meow. So Hershey tried to lead Ron outside, and he wouldn't go. Um, so I said, maybe he wants to go back into your bedroom. And when Hershey went back to the bedroom, Rhonda beat her to the door. So apparently, Rhonda wanted to lay in the cool, dark room, be with all his toys.
I did not get sick, but it definitely felt like I was about to. I am so sorry, guys. Yes, I am okay, guys. I am okay. One second, guys. Just 1 second. Okay. Did I finish the last one? I'm sorry, I had to leave so abruptly. Did I finish the last one, Man Behind the Curtain? Just nod yes or no if I did. Hello? I lost my Man Behind the Curtain. Okay. Who was I reading on? Sharon? Sharon, honey, if I didn't finish your read, please let me know and I will finish your read. I'm so sorry. I so apologize. All right, Rossi. Oh, I like that. Okay. All right. Oh, yes. Ooh, I like this. Oh, I really like this for you, Rossi. This is beautiful. I'm not ill. I think it's Bobby just is messing with me. I promise, guys, I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I'm perfectly fine. There's just a lot of energy, and when you spin on a gravity machine so many times, eventually the roller coaster makes you sick, and that's exactly what I feel like. I'm literally sitting here on one of those gravity machines that's just spinning or whatever, the orbit or whatever it's called. Bobby is pretty intense. Nope. I got you guys. All right, Rossi. So you're coming in with Eagle. We will tough this out together. They will not win. They will not win. You will not spend or take my time. I am in control. All right, you have Eagle coming in. You are gaining altitude. You are reaching the sky like never before. You are limitless. You are Eagle. There are no threads that bind you. You are fully connected to spirit. You are one of the greatest things to ever soar through the ancestral time and manifestation above us. You are power within your flight. You can soar the highest without any effort. There is nothing but fate that carries your wings. You are called to evolve, and your guides demand that your soul grow with nourishment as you climb higher, higher, and higher. Eagle. God, I hate that this is not coming in that great. Anyway, you got Eagle. Yay. Beautiful. They also are pairing it with blue kyanite. I literally probably couldn't put my hands on my blue kyanite right now, but I do have some of this. And when I say intense, ooh, blue kyanite is incredible. Like I've got some pink kyanite, right? And pink kyanite's kind of hard to find, right? And I was distinctly looking for blue kyanite this day, and I ran across pink kyanite, right? And as I was leaving the store, kind of upset that I still didn't find my blue kyanite, the man walks right past me. It's the restock supply guy for this stone shop I used to go to when I was living in Missouri in St. Louis, right? And as I'm leaving the store, it's like I can feel the pull to this stone. And I didn't realize it was a blue kyanite, right? Little did I know, the owner was like, Hershey, come here, come here. The first crate this guy opens up, and it is a crate with about 10 blue kyanites right on top. So, safe to say that I ended up walking out with not one, but two different kyanites, and they are so different, but they are so powerful. So, enjoy that, Rossi. That is a gorgeous stone, and you will travel and astral project. You can even remote view with kyanite. It's incredibly powerful, it's protective, but it's very travel orientated. So expect some traveling if you put it in your pillowcase, or if you put it in your pocket and you start meditating or just going on a walk. You might get lost. Let your compass allow you to get lost. You may find something you didn't think you'd see that day. You also have a reminder that you are peace, right? So your mudra is literally peace, right? There is something that is so loving and kinding for yourself that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because your loving and kindness is to you first. And that is some of the most beautiful things. That is what I'm always talking about. Make sure that you love you. Because if you love you, then you can accept all of you, no matter how ugly it is, no matter how painful it was. And no one else can turn that as a weapon against you. You have resolution coming in, you have Valak coming in. So Archangel Valak is incredibly powerful, but he's a little creepy looking. Okay, I want to pre-warn you. He looks like a damn uh one of them statue angels. Yeah, he looks like that. He honestly looks like a statue angel that just literally just walked into your life like he's made of stone or something, right? But he is all about resolution. So there is something that's coming into you this week that will require you to put some resolution to something, but it's going to take an archangel to help you get to that resolution. Allow him to come in and allow him to help you. The beautiful way is coming in, and see, and this is why I think that it very much has something very specifically about you, right? Why do I say this? Because this is very personal to me, right? Which always brings me back to the day that it found me on walking out the door, right? Loving yourself, making you a priority first and foremost, resolution coming in, and then you got the dust devil coming in, right? In beauty way. So you got this gorgeous lotus that is going to show you and enlighten you to let you know that when you have completed it, you're done. There's no more dusting that needs to be done. All of the stagnation, anything that was residually attached to whatever it is that you need resolution to, this is your sign that it's over with. Whenever you see that lotus, right, it will be your sign that everything is gone. I don't know how that lotus is going to appear to you, whether it's on a TV show, whether it's in your dreams, a picture, or a real life one finds you, or you find one getting lost on a walk or somewhere along the way. You absolutely are going to know right then and there that the dust is gone. It's not settled. There's no more dust. It's done. It's over with. There is a resolution that you will have found within yourself about you that you don't have right this second. Once you get there, though, there is a crossing coming in, right? There is an initiation of you walking to meet you, right? This is like your higher self is on one end and you're on this other end, right? And your higher self and you are walking together to meet in the middle, but you're not there yet, right? You're not ready for this bridge, right? You're not ready for that initiation until this happens. This isn't going to happen until this happens, right? So allow that eagle to scout the way. And as soon as your eagle sees exactly what it is that's stirring up that dust, soar. Let that eagle soar so that your whole picture can be seen. You can't be blindsided by nothing else. Call in that archangel and just find resolution, because something about it is meant very personally and very intimately for you and your highest self, right? The doppelganger us that is waiting for us. It's time. It's time for you to see what you are going to look like as your highest connected, truest self. I think that's absolutely beautiful, Rossi. It will not be easy to see yourself. You may even be unrecognizable to yourself. Be prepared to meet the you that the rest of us already see inside of you. You just haven't met her yet. And that's what I've got for you, Rossi. Figures that should have came up on the last one. Oh, okay. Oh, have you ever heard of Asmodee? Well, if you work with archangels, Asmodee is one of the ones that. Okay, so Asmodee is a dragon. Okay, I myself am a dragon. Great. Asmodee is not the archangel that gives warnings. Okay, he's all about upheaval. Something in your life needs to change. Like I said, this isn't Michael coming in to gently hold your hand. No, 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 no. Source is sending in a much heavier guide for you. You need rest, right? And if you're not giving yourself rest, Gray, you aren't giving in to yourself, right? There's so many ways we neglect and take from ourselves that we don't even begin to think of, right? But Asmodee is not one to be played with. And I'm going to tell you right now, he is not one that does the laughing, the joking, the kidding, the playing, or any of that. And the first time and I mean this with the utmost respect, but I am telling you right now, if you show disrespect, he will leave and he will not come back. He does not play that game, and he only works, I believe, on Wednesdays, right? Thursdays. Call him on a Thursday. Don't call him on a Tuesday and think he's coming in, because he is not coming in, because that's disrespectful to him. His day is Thursday. Thursday, call in Asmodee. Tell him to come in truest form so that you understand and recognize him to be the dragon that he is, because something needs to change immediately. And once that change happens, there is a huge rest that you're going to need, and you're going to feel it. You're going to be drained. You're going to physically, emotionally, and mentally be drained. You're going to be like, oh, fuck, I can't even think. I'm so exhausted and I'm not tired. I'm drained and I haven't done anything. Yeah, it's that kind of exhaustion that you're going to feel once the upheaval is complete. This is just something you can allow to happen. He is not going to allow you to affect it, change it, twist it, or shape it to your will. It will be done to their will, no one else's. You absolutely have no control in this, and this is not one of the archangels that I recommend that you take lightly. With that being said, they also want you to come in with clear quartz this week. Clear quartz is one of those things that it can literally be like a white candle. It can be any color you need it to be. It can be almost anything, and it can absorb so much, right? If you don't have pure clear quartz, they're letting me know you can get a smoky citrine, and they will allow that to be your balanced energy. So if you've got any kind of citrine or smoked citrine, or clear quartz, that's what you're going to need the most to call in. And you may even see the rainbow coloring effect with your crystal glow as Asmodee gets closer to you. Okay, so pay attention come Thursday to that clear quartz or some smoky citrine if you have it. The bird that you're working with this week is number 19, and it is the lark. There is fine tuning that needs to be done with you and the cosmos. You haven't begun to manifest harmony, but with the lark, you will get a clear, intentional, expressioned faith that you must walk. Everything you say permeates in the cosmos. Every chant you create or awaken or mantra that you are focused on will be the behelding of the victory song that comes from the lark. I am the enduring song and the connection to the soul that you cannot hear because you have not found your voice. Once I make my connection with you, you will no longer be a wandering human, but you will become and enforce the wandering bard. Your words will start to rhyme, and things that never resonated with you will utterly resonate through the sands of time. Oh, those are incredible, powerful little quickies that they wanted me to start with. So call in that lark anytime you want. You can literally start calling for him right now, or her. Doesn't know, don't know, don't know. It could be male, could be female. I don't know. But on Thursday, go ahead and start calling for the archangel. And I'm telling you, just let them come in, do what they're going to do. Do not try to interfere with this archangel. This is not one to be played with. There is no way he will allow your human to justify something that's coming from something way more powerful, older, and wiser than us. There's some moon phases that are going to allow you to get lost, right? So here we go. This literally should have showed up a while ago, but it didn't. It came just for you. So also, if this resonates with anybody, go ahead and grab it. But your compass needs to be broken, lost, misplaced. Give it away. You don't need it. Get rid of that damn compass. Get rid of the moon cycles. Get rid of all of that. Allow all of that to come in. Every moon cycle, I don't care if it's crescent moon, waxing, waning, full moon, new moon, harvest moon, all of these supermoons, everything that we got coming in, it doesn't matter. Enjoy the power that comes with the moon. Why do I say that? Because there's something you're missing, right? You got arrow and it was sideways. This lets me know that you personally are missing something with the cycles of the moon. Whether you're a sun child or a moon child, that makes no never mind. We have to have the cycles of both. I am all moon child and I am full chaos and I enjoy it, but I love to get out there and soak in that vitamin D when I can, right? Because I can't always because my skin doesn't allow it, right? You need to endure something with them moons. So if you're intimidated by the energy, the mystery, the illusion, the foggy, or just the up in the clouds kind of feeling your head gives you when you're thinking about the fission or the fusion energy that comes with the moon energy, you need to stop allowing that to stop you. Make it part of finding a way. Make it a part of your day to find a way to make yourself comfortable with the moon. You need to endure something through these moon cycles. Let it come in and let it literally focus you in a direction. Take a straight piece of spaghetti, a pencil, and spin it whatever direction that pencil or piece of spaghetti or stick points in. Trust the universe pointed you in that direction for a very specific reason. So you have from now until Thursday to figure out what it is that you would like to have upheaved, and you can maybe throw it in there. But come Thursday, when you call for him to come in, I don't know if you're even going to have to call for him. If he's being sent to you, you may not have to call him. He may just be there when you wake up and shit on Thursday. But however he comes in, do not try to interfere. If you're going to throw anything in the mix and hope that it gets help, resolution, or a change, do it between now and Thursday. And that's what I've got for you, Gray. Before Bobby takes off with my cards, I probably shouldn't have swung them. But damn it, I'm a card swinger. And Bobby, you're not going to take that from me, you will. Butt wipe. Ooh, flowing. Oh, thank you, Denise. Thank you. And anybody coming in, hello. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. And for those who don't know, my name is Hershey. I'm a shadow reader. And this is Meta Messages on a Monday. And this is what we do every single Monday. We share space together. Oh, I like it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm going to actually start with your meta message. Okay. All right. So, we're all human. We all do things, even when we know we can't do them, right? We try. We try. But here is the thing. When we try to rope the wind, blah, 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 we all know we can't rope the wind, right? But I think you're trying. I don't know what it is that you are trying to rope the wind with, or, it'd probably be easier to call down the moon. But anyway, you're trying to rope the wind about something, and they want you to understand you can't rope the wind. You can tame it, right? So you need to understand that it is not what you're doing, it's how you're doing it, right? So I say it all the time. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it, right? So understand that whatever you're doing, they're enjoying it, but they're tired of watching you try to rope the wind. It don't work. You can't do it. I don't care. I don't care how big of a lasso you get. I don't care how many times you dip it in the magical spring waters of the never-ending life, or whatever, whatever. You're never going to rope the wind. So take it as a blessing that they are giving you the reason of why you can't. Not the reason why you cannot. The reason why you can't rope the wind. It's not that you can't do what you're doing. Do it. But you have to change your direction, your approach, and maybe even the tools that you're working with. So instead of trying to rope it, go ahead and just tame it. Taming it will allow it to still be wind, right? And not be constricted. We don't want to be constricted. So don't allow it to constrict you, right? Don't allow it to consume you. They're literally saying, keep doing it. You just have to find the right way to do it. You're doing something the wrong way. You're doing the right things with the wrong tools. So keep going, but switch them tools up. Try it a different way. Go from conventional to unconventional. take it out of the box completely. Throw the box away. We don't need a box. Don't put it in a box. Maybe if you're working with it in a box, you're limiting its possibilities. There's so many ways that this could be looked at, construed, and rebuilt. So the joy of being able to start all over again is literally the moment Einstein got the light bulb to work. It's not the happy accidents that are going to stop you. It's the moment you realized, well, son of a bitch, I was trying to rope the wind and all I had to do was tame it. It's literally going to come just like that. So absolutely keep doing it. Just switch your tools up a little bit. There is a possibility for you for a reunion, and there's coming with a familiar. I don't know if this is a reunion with a guide that you used to have, or if this is actual family from the way back when's coming in, and they now have a guide or a familiar. But you have an owl that is going to be approaching your path at some point. Once this owl shows up in whatever way it shows up, literally that is their design on how the owl shows up or where it shows up. You just have to be the one paying attention for it. So when you see that owl, it's at that moment you need to stop. You need to look around. There is a possibility around you at that exact moment for a possible reunion to something, right? Not only just a reunion, look what the reunion builds. I don't know where it goes. It doesn't matter where it goes, but let's go. You can't do it without possibly reuniting with either a familiar or a human or a guide. You need to bring something back into your life. Your life needs it. It realizes that you're missing it, and they do too. So you need to find a reason to find a resolution and bring something back. You need to find a way for the reunion to happen. We don't always have control over every situation. And sometimes we just have to put ourselves out there and say, I miss you. I'm sorry. I want you back in my life. We have to eat crow in order to sometimes gain crow. I know that sounds counterintuitive to what I'm telling you, but you have to learn to bend. If you don't learn to bend, there is no possible chance of reunion. You have to take your ownership. Even when you know you're dead set on, I did nothing wrong, I guarantee you there's some ownership in there somewhere. We are not flawless. We have flaws. The problem is we don't always want to admit that we are wrong when we are wrong. So make sure that you honor your part of a situation when that familiar shows up, because this reunion is meant, only they know why. You may not know why. You may not even want to, but I promise you need to. There's something that's meant for you in that situation. You have Ren coming in. I'm about to show you the book and not the card. Okay, here we go. And I'm still holding the book wrong. All right. So you have Ren. Let's see where we at. There we are. All right. You have the light-hearted face of the hardest worker amongst us. The wren is the joyous aberration and stigmata to all of the feathered friends. I am active spirit once I touch your heart. There is inspiration that only I can see and pull it out of you. You are not utilizing everything that I, earth, and spirit yields to you. I will no longer allow you to waste time and squander the resources that you are not using. I am bold, and I am both agility and wit, and with me you will encounter and stay alert. But I will also show you the reasons of why you must move quickly right now, so that you may remember the motion that you need and the momentum that you will need to gain as you circle and utilize the ground, the air, and the water, and everything that needs and waits for you, and the accomplishments you will determinedly gain together along your path. I read the whole thing because I felt like you needed to hear that, right? I don't usually read that. I just usually grab a few keywords in there. But I feel like it was very much needed for you to understand the depth of what it is that must be reunited with you flowing, okay? You have Black Obsidian coming up, and you have Fur coming in, which is about evolution, right? So this archangel is not one of them. Again, he is not one to be played with. And he looks like a book and or a stag. He could come in one of two shapes. He could come in the version of a stag or the book. literally a book, right? So be very, very careful with what you encounter this week. And I tell you, they come in on Mondays. So it being Monday, this could be their day. You could go ahead and call for them and let them know that you're ready. You understand that it is going to be uncomfortable, but it has the best intentions for you. They want you to work on breath work this week, right? None of us ever really truly work on. I mean, okay, there are some that do, right? I get it. There are some. But for the most part, we just breathe, right? But they really, really, really need you to focus on breath work. Stay and save your breath, right? So some of those box breathings or some of them other ones, I literally don't know what they're called, but I do some breathing techniques because I enjoy it. So for 11 minutes every single day, I just breathe different ways. So I'm going to extend that offer to you. 11 minutes of every day for the next 7 days. Give yourself 11 minutes every single day to breathe. Just breathe. You can't talk, can't play on your phone. No, can't do no coffee run, can't go make no faxes, and no, you're not scanning nothing in a computer, you're not strolling through TikTok. You're literally just giving yourself 11 minutes of breath. That's what I've got for you, sweetie. Oh, wait. Yeah. Mm. You're welcome. You're welcome, babe. I have knocking. Where's the knocking coming from? Y'all, leave me alone. All right. Maruta. My beautiful Maruta. Oh, oh no, I forgot to ask her that. Maruta, did you find the you know what? Did you find it? If not, I will resend it to you. Are you still here, Maruta? Oh boy. Maruta. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. Off the top of my head, I don't. But I need you like I should you should have said that like when I was sitting here waiting to see if she was here. But no, you say it after she says here. So 1 second, guys. They want me to grab something. That is if I can put my hands on it with Bobby messing with everything. Here it is. I found it. Okay. All right. And I will resend. Thank you for letting me know. I meant to ask you yesterday and I completely forgot with my busy ass weekend. All right. So you have Lemurian quartz crystal. So here's what they want me to tell you. They want you. Okay. So every Lemurian quartz crystal has these lines. I don't know if mine is showing up. Do you guys see these lines? Those lines are the connection to the Akashic records, however you say it. They're literally every single thing that man has done for all the millions of years that we've been here, right? So if you have Lemurian's quartz crystal, go ahead and get it. Like specifically Lemurian's quartz crystals, they're not knocking any quartz, but what they're saying is that those lines is your connection this week, right? I don't know if you have questions about some of your path walks in the past, but this is your stone to get you. You don't have to have someone that has a connection to the Akashic records. If you have an actual legit Lemurian quartz crystal, I literally am holding the Akashic records in my hand right now. This is my door. This is my key to the door to get into those gorgeous grand halls. Yes, the Lemurian ladder. Absolutely. You are correct. And not just that, you are a Lemurian warrior, right? So you get the Lemurian warrior that starts your meta message, right? So they wanted me to point out the crystal because they want you to understand it's part of you, right? You have this gorgeous, beautiful warrior warrior inside of you. I am not saying that you are Lemurian. Look, I don't know. I don't know what any of us come from, right? We are all something else having a fourth dimension human experience right now, but we are all much grander and we are all from somewhere else. Another walk, another time, another way, another dimension, another district, another universe. I have no idea. But we are all here having this fourth human meat suit experience together. Okay. So I need you to understand there's something they need you to remember about who you really are. And you're only going to get it through your connection. I hope you have a Lemurian quartz crystal because you're going to need that ladder to get in and see what part of you is needed to activate this week. Why do I say that? I feel like it's also male energy because you get the peacock, right? You have to think about the male, right? The male peacock is so beautiful and he does the dance and he shakes his tail feather and all of that, right? But he is the actual spirit bird. The female doesn't have the connection to spirit, doesn't have the peacock eyes that can see through all of the different dimensions and districts and realms and all them things. Those peacock feather eyes that he has, I've got a peacock feather somewhere. I I think Marita's the one that even gave it to me in one of my love boxes. And I'm sure Bobby probably has it right now. So anyway, if you happen to have a peacock feather, go ahead and grab that. Otherwise, go ahead and call in that peacock, grab your Lemurian quartz crystal, and make sure that you figure out what it is that you did in a previous walk that needs to be brought forth to you right now. Sumerian quartz is also called seed quartz crystal. Oh, wow. Ooh, that's interesting. You have Falalore coming in, right? So Falalore is another one of those stone archangels, and he is about turmoil. Okay? Yep. Sorry. We have balance in the world, and angels are balanced, whether they are a turmoil angel or they are I lost something. Let me call Shemal and see where it's at. Yeah, we didn't lose anything. Well, a part of you lost a part of you, but that's not what they are sending a turmoil archangel for. Something in your life has turmoil in it, and he is going to let you know exactly where it is. You do have a feather. Make sure you get your feather, your crystal, and then once you do, call him in. He, again, is a Monday archangel. So today would be the perfect day for you to grab that that peacock feather. Mm. This is not my energy, guys. Grab that peacock feather and grab that Lemurian's quartz crystal. Today is Monday. Go ahead and call for him in. Call Falacor in and say, hey, let's get it over with. Let's get it over with. Let's get it over with. They need you to understand you need to find equality for difficult people, right? Right? It's not easy for us to find equality in people that we don't want to find it in, right? You're one of the best people I've ever met in my life. And I can tell you that for that card to be there, it's almost shocking to me, right? But look what's just above the head. I know you see it. hmm I think you need to find these people that are sympathetic or unsympathetic or difficult because they need to realize that their chakras are being blocked, right? Maybe you can use your crystal peacock and him and unblock their chakras. Maybe they don't know their chakras are blocked. Maybe that's what you did in a prior walk. I don't know, but they want me to focus on the fact that he is summoning the chakras for difficult people. So make sure that you understand that. It sounds like this week your most authentic self is definitely coming through, and you will. Oh my God. We will power through this. Your most authentic self will be coming through this week, right? So you have your mask of you, right? Oh, my cards are not showing for some reason, right? Ooh. Oh my God. I know you guys have seen this a million. Your truest authentic self is coming through, and you are going to be going through all kinds of doors and windows, right? The spiral, every one of these little things here that looks like a notch, nope, those are endless possibilities. There is no beginning and there is no ending. It's infinite amounts of doors, windows, and possibilities that you will be experiencing. Remember, you need to take a walk through your prior self, find out exactly what it is that you are missing, bring it into your active life right now, and maybe, just maybe, you are going to be working with an archangel to allow difficult people to realize where they have blocks going on in their life that they're not aware of. You may be able to sense the turmoil by calling in the archangel. That's what I've got for you, Maruta. I hope you understand. It sounds quite difficult, but it does sound like they need you to kind of activate a part of you that needs to be woken up. Yeah, I don't know where they went from. I slung them. I know I slung them. I did sling cards, didn't I? Yeah, I see them. All right. Boy, they are putting me through it today, guys. Well, that's only one. There should be another one somewhere. If you can find it, let me know. I'll get it before Bobby gets it, hopefully. But if not, I'll find it afterwards. I don't have that many left. At least I don't think so. I've only got 2 stacks left, so I should only have 2 left. You're welcome, Maruta. Janet. I think she says, yes, I am here. Okie dokie. Oh, I am jelly. Ooh, I don't get jelly very often. Ooh. I can't begin to afford that. Whoa. Okay. All right, Janet. Not sure if I've read for you or not, but Metatron feels like your energy is quite new. So, welcome. If I've never read for you, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for being here. We're going to start just kind of in the middle here, right? We're jumping right into the bird aspect. Why? Because you get my bird, you get a bluebird. You can't go wrong with a bluebird. Bluebird Productions is the shit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, but that's not what it's about. All right, so you get bluebird. All right, let me get him in focus there. All right. You are the resilience of vitality. You are whimsical. You are carefree. You are the bluebird. You are the freedom of inner peace. You know how to let go and you know how to bring it in and find the joy. You find serenity and acceptance and you fly with an open heart. You are very tranquil and you bring calm to the tides. Your breath is a free breath of air that is earned through the comfort of the sweet, well timed repoise that you gain with your transition to a better world by having me in it. You are Bluebird. So, yes, very jealous of your Bluebird. Love it, love it, love it. So, go ahead and call in that bluebird because, honey, you can never go wrong with bluebirds. They are your winning siren when there is danger amongst everything going on. They also said if you are lucky enough to have one of these gorgeous orange sapphires, go ahead and grab it. But if you don't have an orange sapphire, listen, trust me, it doesn't matter. Grab any sapphire, blue or white, blue or white. White sapphire comes in white. Damn, I didn't know that. So, but if you have orange, go ahead and grab it because you're going to need it this week. Let me see why you might need this. Let me look at this 1 second. And of course, I open right to it, right? Oh, finding the joy and restoring joy to your body, mind, and the body source of love for Gaia. Interesting. Well, okay, Mother Gaia. Interesting. So it's a direct connection to Mother Gaia, and it also is a connection to joy within yourself, whether you have it activated or not. Sometimes we don't always want to activate all of that stuff because, that's just a lot of joy we got to carry around, but apparently you need it. So go ahead and activate that. You do have an archangel coming in, and he's Ronovo, and he is so wonderful. Okay. He comes in when we're exhausted. He is a crow. Okay. He comes in as a crow, and he is the crow that literally the movie is made out of, with Brandon Lee, the crow, the creepy ones, the ones that show up in the weirdest places when the fog starts rolling in, and then there's a crow that comes out of nowhere. That's him. Yep. That's him. He is coming in when you are so exhausted. You literally, oh, it comes in rainbow too? Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Okay. He's literally coming in because of your exhaustion. If you are literally running yourself in the dirt every damn day, stop it. Stop, stop, stop. I do it myself. Trust me, I recognize the energy. I literally am pulling my ass down the hallway at the end of the day, and I'm falling out. I'm falling in the bed. I'm not usually crawling in my bed. I'm usually on top of my bed, and I'm dead to the world. I'm not getting any proper rest, but I'm getting some kind of sleep, right? Because my body is exhausted. There's a mess I got to clean up when I get up. Doesn't matter if it's the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room, doesn't matter. And it's not truly ever a mess. But I am so exhausted that I cannot tend to the hygiene or the purpose of my day because I'm literally exhausted myself, right? So this is where he steps in. So he works on Sundays, right? Saturdays. Saturday is your day for him. So this coming Saturday, go ahead and call him in. Honey, once you call them in, they're with you for the rest of your life. They're not going to be present, but when you are exhausted, call them in. And guess what? Soon as that archangel shows up, any and everything of lesser value. Did you hear that? Of lesser value. There is a chain of command on the other side. Don't let nobody tell you that there is not. An archangel is above an angel. An angel is an angel. Probably one of us. Walked right where with us. We don't know. But we're going to have to answer to archangels. Archangels are going to answer to tutors and seraphims. Seraphims and all of them are going to answer to these kind of soldier archangels. Okay? So trust me when I say when they show up, everything's going to bow and disappear. Doesn't matter what it is. If one shows up when Metatron or Azazel comes in, Miles, it's little. He bows and he disappears because he absolutely knows they are above him. He doesn't question it. And I don't understand it. I don't bow before man. But apparently on the other side, you follow the chain of command. So understand that what I'm telling you is not for the faint of heart. I understand that. And if he comes in, it's because he can sense your exhaustion and he is literally making everything leave so that you can find peace. Even if you don't go to sleep, peace, calm, quiet, comfort, things that can help you not be exhausted anymore. There's some forgiveness coming in as well for you. There's something within yourself you need to forgive yourself for, right? I am not the nicest person in the world. I'm not. I have a background that is not so squeaky, but I had to learn to love that part of me the hardest. And I am constantly reminded about that side of me because I remember a part of me that did something that wasn't fair, that wasn't nice. But I cannot keep apologizing for that milk that got spilt. I'm not that person anymore. Excuse me. And I'm not going to let you hold that pain over my head anymore either. So understand forgiveness has to come from yourself. Once we learn to forgive ourselves, we don't go looking for it anywhere else. We mend our own heart, and then we don't have to worry about the person that broke our heart coming back in to mend our heart, and then we fall for the same old okey doke saying song and dance again. Nope. See, I repaired my heart all by myself, and I'm not going to let you have the smile that I put on my face. So love yourself for whatever reason. It could be something that happened 30 years ago. It doesn't matter. Absolutely love yourself more. You are resourceful, and you have a connection to the upper world, right? So I don't think this is coming in because you have an archangel that wants to help you this week and for the rest of your life. No, I think you've always had a connection to the upper world. I think you've always had a connection to something above you, whether you can explain it, understand it, know what it means, or understand the light language, angel language, lost language, or whatever language it is that they're speaking, but you understand it. The frequency, the tone, the sound, whatever it is, right? Something inside of you recognizes it, whether you can comprehend it or not. You understand it. It's familiar to you. So make sure that you really focus on your connection this week and make sure that you are not allowing yourself to be exhausted by spirit energies or anything that doesn't have benefit for you. And that's what I've got for you, Janet. Alrighty, who is the last one man behind the curtain? This is our last one. Denise. Oh, okay. All right. Denise, are you still here, honey? Yeah. And you might not ever be able to, Janet. Honey, trust me when I say this. I hear angel language, light language, lost language, uh, foreign languages. I hear it all day, all around me in my head. And I'm just over here like, what? Huh? But how did I know what they said, though? There is no way to put it into human spectrum. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. Okie dokie. All right. Denise, are you here? Hi, Miss Moonlight. Oh, okay. Hi, Denise. All right. All right. I've got a good one for you. I freaking love this. Oh, I mean, I love all of them, but man, I really like this for you. Okay. You have owl coming in. So we're going to go right into your familiar because you can't make a bird like this. Wait. You are channeling itself. You bring forth things you can't explain. You are the ostrich of the earth without wrong answer. You are the owl of the earth. You bring forth the master in you when it comes to shadow, solitude, and night vision. You have a channel within you that is connected to something that you may not understand. Wow, really? That makes a lot of sense too. Okay. You are well seasoned as a traveler. Ooh, wrong way here. There we go. You are well seasoned as a traveler, but your skilled listening, soul connection to others traveling brings reality to a sudden stop when your enemies can sense you. You are the hidden thing behind the veil that cracks the illusion of the night while they are being vigilant and hiding in the blackness that you take calm to. Mm, mm, mm. Good God, I love that. I love owls. Like, wow. Owls are incredible, right? I got the one time gorgeous, beautiful chance to see a horned owl, right? Never in my life have I ever seen a horned owl. Now, I have been in a lot of places and I've seen a lot of owls, but I have never seen one of them big. They got like 4 to 6 feet wingspan, them big horned owls. Oh, right before I left Missouri, it was the most intense, just energy, just, and it was I was speechless. I still get speechless remembering, and it just flew right over me, and all I can remember is, holy shit, those are huge wings. Like that was the thought of this majesty just soaring right, and daytime, not nighttime, daytime. It was beautiful. Anyway, there's something in their magic that is calling for you. So make sure that you really take advantage of the shadow work that needs to come. Don't be scared of that darkness. Call that owl in because nothing is more scared of the darkness than an owl. I mean, than the things that the owls hunt in the darkness. My words are all over the place. Let me start all over. The little things that scare us that go bump in the night are scared of that owl. So when the nighttime comes, if you are uncomfortable with the shadows and the shades that come with the noises and the things that go bump in the middle of the night, call in that owl because those little mice, rodent little things that are all scurrying about the energies around you are not going to make a sound or move once you call for that familiar to come in. They're not going to want to be dinner to the owl. Okay. I don't know what kind of owl you've got coming in. Hopefully, it's one of them gorgeous, beautiful horned owls. I don't know, but if it's a snow owl, barn owl, I don't know. There's so many of them, but they're beautiful. Use them. Okay? And that's all I'm going to say to that. Use them. You have green adventuring coming in for you, and green adventuring is absolutely wonderful, but it's also a stone for honesty, whether you know it or not. When we need honest opinions about ourselves, bless me, bless me, thank you. Am I done? Okay. All right. When we need to get honest about ourselves, a green adventuring is exactly what I would tell you to go get, right? Because sometimes we like to not take full ownership, right? A green adventuring will will help you get some truths about yourself. But if you sleep with it at night, it may also help you grow with the word itself. Adventuring, right? There's adventure is in the beginning of this. So there is traveling going on with the stone. And you may be able to travel to those times and places where you need to see what needs to be truthfully looked at again, right? We are not the same person we were 10 years ago, 20, 30 years ago. So when we go back and look at that energy with who we are right now, the maturity level, the experiences of life, the things that have molded us into who we are, and we look back at those energies, you're probably going to laugh at it. You're gonna be like, that's my ownership? I got this. Trust me, take your ownership. Absolutely enjoy the adventure along the way, but find those truths because there's something that needs compassion, right? Compassion for the love within me. I need you to realize that the compassion within you recognizes that something is uncomfortable when we get put in uncomfortable situations, right? Unless you're a Gemini and you can literally adapt in the blink of an eye and change and become liquid water and let your edges be liquid, don't worry about trying to be so fluctuate. Stay focused on your cause, your course, and remember to find compassion for yourself, especially when we are usually the hardest critics on ourselves. I don't watch any of my replays, or well, I didn't. I'm learning to because I'm learning to not become a critic like that, right? I can't be that hard on myself, right? I don't want to be that hard on myself. And if I don't allow myself to be that hard on me, guess what else I'm not going to allow? Mhm. Them to be hard on me, right? I'm not going to allow that because that goes against my own morals, values, and all of that, right? So I set that boundary once I make that connection. Make that connection, find the compassion, take your own ownership, enjoy the green adventuring because the adventure is part of the best thing. It's really not the destination at all. It doesn't matter what the destination is. It matters that you took the adventure, okay? There is some magic involved and there is some egos that is getting shattered for you, right? So I don't know if it has to do with the green adventuring, if it has to do with the actual archangel of honesty coming in for you, but Balafor is not one to play, right? He's another one of those that comes in when what would be the word? Truthful, right? Yeah. So truthful, right? When we aren't being truthful to ourselves, that's when he comes in. What Fridays? So Friday is his day that he likes to come in. Now, he is not going to come in on no Monday. He is not going to come in on no Tuesday. He ain't coming in on no Thursday. Okay. So don't disrespect these archangels by thinking you can just call them in whenever you want. Honey, no way. It ain't happening. That is disrespect to them. So please, please, please honor the respect that they give because they will give you the exact same amount of respect that they demand because that's just who and how they are created. They are created from something that is divinely made, just like us, but they're perfect. We are not, okay? Trust me. Right. There is a lot of magic and some ego that is going to be smashed. And it's going to come in the form of you being honest with yourself along the way of learning to find some forgiveness and compassion for you. So enjoy all of it because there is a whole bunch of change that starts as soon as you call in your archangel. Your archangel works on Friday. So the change could come immediately. Literally, it could be the ugly cry, the shadow, the shattering of the ego. He could come right in and get right back out, or he could come in, get real comfortable with your life, and put a whole lot of pressure on you. It is completely up to you how he comes in, but absolutely know that nothing but change is on the other side. And that's what I've got for you, sweetie. Ooh, yes, Fridays. Yes. I wanted to tell you, I was looking at the Lemurians train. There's a Lemurian train? Ooh, send me a picture of it. I want to see it. All right, guys, I am going to go ahead. I am going to shut it down. They have literally kicked my, my arse. They have kicked my arse today, but we powered through it. We made it, and I used a lot of your strength. So if some of you guys feel a little extra tired or drained, it's me. I pulled some from you guys. Thank you, Gems. I will see you tomorrow for psychic. Keep hope alive. Psychic investigation. I think we're doing something tomorrow. If not, you know what? I will just see you on the next one. I'm tired, guys. Bye. Thank you. I'm exhausted. Oh my God. I'm done. I can't even find my words. No, hush. Quiet.